We're on already?
We are. It's a quicker one.
And who's the first? Mary Erickson. Good
Oh,
morning, dear.
wow.
Good
Look
to
at
see
you.
you.
Good
And she already
morning.
liked and shared it, honey.
Oh, thank you, dear. You're the reason why our YouTube is growing. Thank you very much, Mary. Our YouTube audience is growing. Thank you so much. Hi, Carol. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
And
Danny.
and
Hola.
yep, good morning. And Christopher James.
Christopher
How
J.
they're all coming in, honey.
Carol and Danny, you guys, did you like that show and share the show? Maybe? Because that's very important, and we'll tell you why in a little bit. Good morning, Kelly.
Good
See,
morning,
Kelly
Kel.
liked it.
And shared. Thank you. There's Herbie. Hi,
Like and
Herbie.
share, Herbie.
Oh, he always does. And Christopher James shared our video as well
Yep.
already.
Amanda, good afternoon. Did you like and share? Thank you, Herbie.
It's kind of like showing up for kindergarten. Hi, hello, honey. How are you, dude? Did you? I don't know. Did you brush your teeth today?
Well, it's important though.
I
You
know.
know.
I'm giving you a little bit. That's fine. Oh,
There's Maria. Hello, my. Good morning, kids.
good morning, kids. Well, whoop.
Maria, did you like and share the show?
She did. If she didn't, she's going to. Not yet. Okay, Amanda, not yet. Okay, cool. She'll do it. Anyway, thank you for sharing the show. It is growing in
Leaps and bounds.
exposure. Thank you. I can't think of the word.
Amanda did now.
Yeah, cool.
Maria, Faye's going to talk about a movie she went to see that you need to see.
And there's
Good morning,
Doyle.
Now this is cool if they come on and liking and sharing the show. That's cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Those that don't, we have to put them in timeout.
It's also great if you, I'm encouraging you also to subscribe to the show. And I think they already do. The folks that come on already are already subscribing because
That's really important for us.
Because when you subscribe, you also get notification, or you become more aware of when the show starts. So hopefully you also are subscribing, and I feel you are.
Well, one thing that I'm getting notices from YouTube and Facebook, honey. They're saying that all our comments and all our things that we're doing are getting noticed.
Oh, wow. Noticed by what? Facebook or?
I don't know.
By people who don't like what we say or what they say? Oh, my goodness. Amanda, thank you. She said she watched my show on replay. It was awesome. Thank you, dear. Thank you. You know, I kind of want to reflect on that too, just a tiny bit. You know, some of the things that Tanya was talking about what triggered her MS, it wasn't comfortable for me either. And it's not comfortable for her because we shared the same history.
And speaking of which, there
my
she
honey,
is.
There's
Good
Tanya.
morning,
Happy
Ann.
Saturday. We're just talking about, Amanda said she watched our show on replay. It was awesome. Thank you. And I felt like I hope that to have Tanya on again, because there is some stuff so many things that's kind of spin off from that. It's not just MS, but other things that could be talked about a little bit. So I might be
like hitting the like button and sharing it.
So I can't even know what I was going to say. So there you go. Hi.
You were talking about Tanya.
Oh, I was, about how things came from that show. I mean, there are thoughts that, we should probably talk about that pertain to anybody. That's the purpose of the show. Yeah, you felt us talking about you? Yeah, I mean,
she does.
There's a lot of stuff that we talked about, that we brought up, that really pertain to everybody, not just people with MS, but people who just journey through their life and experience different things that might pop up. It can go on and on. Thank you, Amanda. Yes, it can. And I don't want to go on and on here. I'll go on and on in my own show because, you know, I have I have to deal with this. Oh, there's TJ.
CJ, good morning.
Hello, TJ.
Now, like and share the show, number one. Number two, get off of Facebook.
Okay, so yeah, it's good. We like we like YouTube much better because A, it's a better video, and B, you can subscribe and like and share the show. I mean,
Good morning, Mary
what did I just
Lasea.
say? You can share and like the show on YouTube as well. It's just a better production. Can I just say that? Yeah. Also, on Facebook, they tend to watch us like a hawk with artificial information, the AI.
Intelligence,
Keeps,
honey.
yeah, right. It keeps on running, and we got a notification saying that it was going to be shut down. That Facebook page was going to be shut down. I don't know if that was really a real thing or not. And I don't know if it's going to be shut down. So I really encourage you to come over to Roger's page, Roger Garza Sr., and
Yippee!
I will give you the link so it'll be easier for you to get there.
And
it'll
also
bring your
like and share the show.
And yes, we heard that. And
no,
it
we
will
got to keep on because they're not.
and
doing
it will get you right to the show.
Have some coffee, hon.
I'll give you some coffee. Here.
See, Amanda said she got the same notice too.
Yeah? Yeah, it's very frustrating. I don't know who that came from. It looked just right. It looked like Meta, which is the business suite of Facebook. Too much.
But then when you log on to it, honey, it takes you to a church.
Yeah, so
that was weird.
Yeah, I don't know either if it was a scam. Yeah.
So good morning, Flocka Flo, and happy Veterans Day to everyone. And
yes.
Flocka, you forgot to share and like the show.
Well, maybe she did, and she just doesn't want to tell you.
Well, we're going to put people in timeout that don't do it.
Oh, God.
And Tanya's sitting there going, he's so weird.
24/7, folks. 24/7. I'm going to drink my coffee right now. Okay. This is coffee. See, this is not vodka. This is coffee.
Why would you mention vodka?
I don't know. It just, because it looks like a thermos that I had a friend who would put her, she had
vodka?
A problem.
Really?
She put her vodka and stuff in here. And that was another story. That's another thing. But this is not vodka. This is coffee.
Okay. Flocka, get off of Facebook. There's hackers on Facebook. That's why we tell everybody.
Yeah.
This is the link that you want to be on. Okay? Good morning, Nancy. Hope your birthday was good. And I hope Mama's doing good. Mary, you didn't tell me anything how Mama's doing. Anyway, like and share the show. Get off of Facebook. Use that link that I posted right there. Use that link to get on to us. And then once you get on, please subscribe because they're looking at that too.
Well, it is beneficial to us if you subscribe.
Yep.
Here, I'll put it on the ticker. Come over to Roger's YouTube channel, Roger Garza Sr. Psychic. That's the other way you can get to YouTube channel.
Go to YouTube and look it up just like this, Roger Garza Sr. Psychic. And it'll take you right to us. And then subscribe, hit the bell. That they're watching us because of that.
Okay. So, yeah, do you want me to start talking about the movie I saw yesterday, or?
Not yet, wait. There's something for Debbie Helderson. Debbie, did you break a fingernail? I don't know why they're showing me that, but they're showing it to me.
You know, sometimes they show you what might be.
The weirdest things, yes.
Yeah.
But
Yay,
I have
Lisa
to
made
take
it.
what they give me.
Yeah.
Lisa, good morning.
Good morning, Lisa.
Honey, can you also post on the trigger deal or whatever they call that?
Yeah.
Can you post our phone number too to the
Sure.
office?
Absolutely.
And our hours are 11. I'm in here in the office from 11 till 6. Okay? But my first hour at 11 is I do all my praying. So after 12, I'm available. And Flo, we love you too, and thank you for that.
Oops.
Okay, Debbie says she hasn't broken a nail lately, but it does happen all the time. Just be careful because I got it broken for some reason. I don't know. I did a real good reading yesterday in, where was he again? Atlanta, Georgia. Very good reading. The guy goes, wow, man. He goes, you surprised me.
You surprise me every day, dear.
I guess. I wake up and I go, good morning. Yeah.
Don't surprise me.
Good morning, Richard. There's my buddy Richard Dearden. Good to see you, bud. Everybody, salud, cheers, l'chaim, and happy Veterans Day.
We were watching old movie last night, which was really good. What was the name of that show? It was a World War II show with Gregory Peck in it.
Oh, yeah. 12 o'clock high.
That was good. I mean, sometimes it's really good to see those old movies. Kind of, it feels like it gives me some, even though, you know, it's a movie star, it doesn't matter. But I really appreciate, I love to look at those old airplanes. I love to see, you know, the spirit is like the personality of the time, right? Personality of people. I don't know how to explain it. It just seems like it was a different era and they had a different mindset. And I feel, you know, they were all together on that mindset. And they were so brave. So brave. I mean, I'm not taking away from anybody who's in the service now. They are all brave. They're so brave in what they do. I don't know how they go in there and go after people to get them to save them. I don't know how they do it. It's just amazing what they do.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Amanda says her husband's dad was a prisoner of war in a Japanese camp. My gosh. Yeah, I know. My first husband's dad was on the island and was surrounded by Japanese and made it out of there. Tanya, you may want to talk to your dad about that a little bit. Yeah, and they don't talk about it very much. That was true.
Because they try to forget.
They try to forget that was that back then. Can you imagine the stuff they went through? And they didn't talk about it. Yeah.
And I had the opportunity to speak to a gunner in a bomber plane. I think it was 25 he was in. And he was a gunner on the side.
Okay, yeah.
And he told me about that.
Right. Right. I mean, she had no idea.
That was her grandpa, right?
Yeah, that was her grandpa. I talked to your dad about that. That was, I'm pretty sure I'm correct. I mean, that was the story that was told to me anyway. So talk to your dad about that.
Look at Lisa, honey. She's just trying to make me mad.
You had your Christmas party. Oh, you made carnitas con papas.
Carnitas con papa, which is meat with potatoes. And man, is it good. Did you
Lovely.
use the tomato sauce in there too?
Mm.
That's the real way, because then it becomes like a soup, a thick soup. Oh man, I'm making myself hungry talking about it. But you, Lisa, like you and I both together, we got to start using tortillas de maíz, the corn tortillas, because the other ones make us.
Well, keep it to yourself, okay?
Well, no, I'm just helping her.
Yeah.
Look
Lisa,
what
I like
Maria
that
says.
picture. I love that picture of you. That's a nice
Yep.
picture. Hi, Maria says, Lisa, you have to bring enough to share. Yeah. Oh, Dan says, like a gravy. It's a bomb. Okay, here we
Yeah.
go on the food. Woo. Woo. I don't know. Sometimes I go home after these shows. I'm so hungry. I have to have a tortilla with cheese. I mean, I'm not making. I don't want to waste any time. Oh boy.
Okay, now let me tell you something, folks. Amanda's right, because when I was in Spain, I said I want papas, and the guy just looked at me, and I said papas, and I kept saying papas, papas. He didn't know what I meant, and then finally I said, I was doing like this. I said, go, and I said like French fries. I told him, but I said de Francia, así como Francia. He goes, oh, potatas. And that's what it is. And potatas, our
Language?
papas.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
our papas in the United States, our papas, and in Mexico are called potatas.
What is a la pobra?
A la pobre, which means poor. So you just put a little caldito over it, like, potato or a sauce. It's like having, what would it be? Like a thick potato soup. But you use the tomato sauce. That's the proper way, with little chunks of beef. And you put the potato sauce, and then you take tomato sauce over it with the papas and a little bit chopped up onions. And
Oh, okay. She says it's poor man potatoes.
Yep.
And Lisa agrees about your right on the flour potato
Yep.
tortillas.
And the flour thickens it up, honey.
No, she's talking about the difference between the corn tortillas and the flour potato.
Oh yeah. But you put flour in the when you put the tomato sauce, you put flour in there too to thicken it up.
You should do that.
Okay.
Mary says after her brother came home from Vietnam, her dad and he had a private conversation. I was told it was private and they would never speak of what they discussed. Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
And look who's with us.
Hey, Bernie.
No.
No.
It's Sister Bernadette.
It's Bernadette.
Good morning, girl.
Good to see you here today. I'm glad you joined us.
And did you like and share the show? Everybody, did you
and,
like and share the
just,
show?
Again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but please join us on the YouTube channel if you can.
Yep.
Absolutely. If you can't, we totally get it. And
if you want me to do any type of reading for you at all on the show, then you better put something else more than V. You see, everybody puts their last name too. That helps me.
V, it's a great picture of you, though. That's fabulous to have that. That's great.
And is this the first time you're here with us? And if so, let us know where you're texting from. The same thing with Sonel 22. That sounds like a perfume. Please let us know your full name and let us know where you're texting from, those that are new. That's one of my big pet peeves, because when I'm out there doing the satellite thing and I'm going to read for you, It helps me zone in on where you're at, just like that. Oh, here we go, honey, a lesson.
She coats the meat with flour. Oh yeah, sure. Which cooks the flour and thickens it with no lumps. Yep.
Look at this.
Well, now I'm hungry, Lisa. Thanks. Thank you so very much. Okay, let's get off. Try to get off the food, please.
Okay. I'm not in there yet, Bernie, but I will be. And look who, our stranger, honey.
Oh, good to see you, Paige. Good to see you. How is Tina, Lisa? Amanda says. We keep on. Our prayers continue for her recovery and her healing. I know she's going through a lot, so.
Once again, I want to bring these up. V, and so now number 5. No. We need more information on you, otherwise I'll go past you. And this picture, what is that? What is that, honey?
Which?
So now it's 22. What is that?
I have no idea. I can't see it.
I know it's too dark, and how am I supposed to read anything?
Mm-hmm.
This is if you want me to do. I do fast readings on this show, so if you don't have a proper picture in there, I'll just go right by you.
Mm.
Finally, honey, finally. Look at.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations, Richard.
Thanks, buddy. And please like and share the show, everyone. They are watching us now. And this is about Tina.
Good.
V. Hernandez. Okay, that's good. What does V stand for? Veronica, Victoria, Valerie, what?
It helps.
It
really helps
does.
V. Yeah. Mary, thank you, Mary.
Everybody keep Tina in your prayers.
There's Anne Marie. Hello, Good morning.
Get her off of Facebook.
She's switching over.
Switching over. All right, girl. And
Good. Thank you, darling.
Like and share the show, too. Oh, it's Paige, honey.
Oh, it's Paige. Oh, okay.
You knucklehead. Why didn't you put your name in there, too?
Okay. Okay.
You should have put a number 5 instead of 22. It would have been Chanel number 5.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to. We can't get. We don't want to have to work so hard trying to keep you all straight. Okay. You know. Help us out. Help us out.
See, Paige, you've been gone for a while, so everybody on this show knows that the easier it is for me, the faster I can get in when I go to the other side. Veronica, thank you, V. And that was the first name I mentioned. Veronica? Mm-hmm. Don't apologize, dear. It's okay, because you're new here. But where are you from? We have a comedian. Mama, I want you to open up about that show that you went to go see. Tell everybody about it.
Oh, okay. So, Tanya and I took the day off yesterday. Friday is kind of the day I like to just chill and V's from Delaware. Cool.
Wow, cool.
I like to just do whatever I want to do, and so Tanya, who was on my show on Faye's Angels, my daughter, and I went to see the show After Death. The After Death movie is out now. It opened up October 27th, something like that, and it is about near-death experience, NDEs, people experience. And I wanted to see the show. I really didn't tell Tanya what the subject was about it. I just said, "You want to go to a movie with me?" And this is it. So I'm not even sure she knew what it was about. But anyway, I wanted to see it because, of course, my husband, Mr. Roger there, um, had a near-death experience. And although he talks about his experience, I also wanted to I mean, I just wanted to hear more about it because you know how I am, guys. I go down rabbit holes. I love to research things. I like to find out things. I'm a kind of a researcher, but I also wanted to just experience the movie because I feel like I'm going through my own things right now. So we went to see it,
And what was it
and
called again, honey?
it's called After Death. It's called After Death. And the movie is presented in a kind of a documentary form. And the movie is the just exactly that. It talks about okay, no problem, CJ.
The
Yeah,
movie
good. I'm
talks
just
about.
she'll she'll check into a few. So CJ, good. I'm glad you're here. That's the most important thing, folks. I'm just trying to say we're just trying to encourage you to come over to YouTube because we don't even know if that platform is going to be a viable one for us anymore. So please come on over. And there's, I don't know, what's error? Oh,
Just keep talking about the movie, dear. I got this.
okay. Anyway, I guess those when you pop those up, it's a distraction for me. So I'm gonna just might have to
Oh, are
close
we
my eyes and
becoming
talk about it.
intuitive?
I might have to talk. I don't want you to do it. Just don't do it. Okay? While I'm talking. Please
Okay.
stop it. So anyway, it's a movie that talks about near-death experience. It interviews several people. The show is there are scientists and doctors who interviewed many people after reading the book um, by Dr. Armudi, Life After Death, back in the 80s, I believe. A cardiologist is on there who did actual interviews of his own patients and asked them if they had experiences after death, and they just opened up. And many of them had the same experiences. I mean, the map is the same. First, they experience a floating away from their body, looking down at themselves either on a hospital bed or wherever they landed. Like one guy was in a plane crash and he saw his body up smashed up against the panel of the plane. And they all see themselves. Then they all go through some kind of tunnel where they're looking towards a light. Some go further. Oh my goodness. Hi, Michelle Oliver. Good to see you from Calgary. Anyway, I digress myself, but the theme was the same. I mean, what the scientists and the doctors were seeing or hearing from the patients that they were talking to were very similar experiences. So I mean, it can't, and they're from all over the world, and they didn't know about each other. So I mean, we can't that this is kind of a scientific sort of proof. It is a scientific proof. And one of the things that I took away from the movie, there are three things I took away from it. It took away the release of the fear of death. Because they all said death was nothing to them. And they didn't even know they had died. And all it was like a gateway to the other reality. And to explain it, they also said, how do you explain your after-death experience? Well, it's like talking about, you're existing in this black and white photo, that's life. And the after-death experience into the other realm is a color movie picture. Try to explain those who are living on a two-dimensional black and white photo what they're experiencing in a full color movie video. There's just no comprehension. You can't comprehend it. But what they all did also express was sheer love, and they brought that back with them. All of them had transformed their okay. All of those who experienced, the adults who talked about it, came back with a kind of a new personality, and the importance in their life completely changed. And it changed so much that one guy's wife left him. A Buddhist man. I don't want to reveal too much about the movie, but it was so compelling to me. Now, I also watched some of the reviews, and of course they were diverse. Some of them thought it was just a bunch of gobbledygook, okay, but others were struck by the information they were given. So it was really good. I really encourage people, if they can, to go watch it. If and bring somebody you love to watch it with you. I feel it brings up a whole new energy in it brought a new energy to me. It gave me the appreciation of what my own husband went through. It made me, although I totally believe him, but I also like I said before, I'm kind of the person who has to look into things. When something is told to me, I have to check it. I often even say, my kids and Tanya will substantiate this. If somebody says something to me, I will often say, well, where did you get that? And then they'll tell me they read it. And I said, well, who was the author? I mean, I want the real stuff.
Once again, we want to mention those of you who are on Facebook, please, please, please go to YouTube, okay, and look me up under Roger Garza Sr. and then Psychic. It'll bring you to our page, and once you get on it, subscribe, hit the bell, so that way you'll always get notice that we're coming on, and you don't have to fiddle around. It just takes you right to it.
Okay, here's Tanya. Tanya was with me at the movie. She says each of the individuals also expressed that it was impossible to describe in any language what they experienced. So the special effects that in the movie were really really wonderful, because they help you visualize what they were explaining. And it's a film. I've got to tell you, it is a film. It's not on TV right now or on Roku or anything else. It's in the movie theaters. It's called After Death, and it's very popular. I had to reserve my tickets.
Hi, Tammy. Good morning.
Hi, Tammy. Good to see you, dear.
Happy Veterans Day to everyone. And in Canada, they're celebrating something. I forgot what it was. It's on the calendar.
Okay, and also Paige is suggesting we read The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. I think I did read that. That is a very, very good book, honestly. Yeah.
And then there's another book called 90 Minutes in Heaven.
That was referred to in the movie as well.
I saw
good. That in the credits. Yep. There's another book, The Afterlife of Billy something. I can't remember. Do I have it here? I don't know. There's so many books on the subject that are fantastic that I have actually read, but I can't remember their names well enough to tell you that today, but there's a lot on the subject.
Okay, this is our cousin Lydia. Honey, I'm not a doctor, so I cannot say professionally what to do and all that. It's something that you'll have to seek professional help. And we've been talking to a girl up here that's going through a lot of depression and all that. And I gave her Olympia, but she never came for the other. So
Yeah, I mean, there are times when you can't. You must talk to someone who is professional about the depression. Talk
yep.
to somebody. The talking itself is cathartic, I believe. You need to dig in.
If we were in the same town together, okay, then I'd be talking to you and helping you out the way I could. But I'm not
Right.
a doctor, so you need professional help.
No worries about the subject. It's okay. If you know, the conversations we have on this Mugs for You is sometimes we bring up a topic and we go off in another direction, and that's okay. It's all about you guys,
We
what
got
you
a hacker, everybody.
yeah.
Queen Ash, don't even go there. Really, don't even go there. Get your own show, do your own thing, but get the hell off ours.
Yeah, I'll get rid of this person.
Queen Ash, please.
So this is why we don't like Facebook, folks, because they
Right.
go after this is the hackers that go after you.
I'm helping you, honey.
No, please don't help me.
Okay.
Do not help me.
Go. Hurry up.
Remember what we did.
No, Maria, you can't because you're not a professional. We can't do that on the show. That's one of our disclaimers. We're not doctors. So now we got to take time, a little bit of time out, and deal with this knucklehead. And by the
Okay.
way, my daughter Maria, Lydia and Robert Garay, they're your cousins, okay?
Okay. So again, if you guys can, please come over to Roger Garza Sr. on YouTube. I know maybe some of you can't, but please be forewarned. People like this stupid Queen Ash who wants your money and nothing else is on our show. Thank you. Oh, there's Michelle. She came over to YouTube. Thank you, dear. Good to see you.
Everybody, look it up this way under my name, Roger Garza Sr., and then Psychic. It'll take you to us. And then hit the bell so you can subscribe all the time. That goes for you too, Lydia and Robert. Cuz
I know there's a little bit of something you have to do. You have to, first of all, I mean, if you
there's
go
still
over
Queen Ash on here, dear.
Stop. Don't even think about it. I've blocked her. She's blocked. Okay? She's blocked. I just got confirmation.
Who is this? Okay, Miranda Trujillo. Okay, I'm not in there yet. Okay, so this is your first time. I need to know where you're texting from. That helps me a lot. And yes, Flo, we're gonna do the cards 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Good idea. I mean, it's truly, there are some things that you just need to have. They're trained. They see things that help you.
Over
And
in
sometimes you need
Santiago. Okay.
And sometimes you do need medication. I don't say you don't need medication. Sometimes you just do. And sometimes you're just going through it temporarily. I've gone through depression temporarily when I was going through a divorce with my first husband. I get that. Totally.
Miranda, I was told, or I was, put it this way, supposed to be set up in San Diego. The reader that I read for, she's a reader, and I read for her and blew her away. And she told me that I should come out to San Diego to set up, and I could do. She said you could make $200 and $300 a session. And I said it's not about the money. So why would I go way over there? Oh, but everybody they're so in tune and all that. This is way before we did our show.
Yeah.
And she says, yes, I should.
No.
I wouldn't get no sleep. Everybody be...
Oh, here's how Lisa gets here. So Lisa gets to This Mug's For You on YouTube by typing in the search button on the search part, browser, YouTube search, This Mug is For You, Roger. It will pop up. Then subscribe for reminders on when the show will start. Yeah, so when you subscribe, you get the reminders that the show is going to start soon. It really works better. And I just drives us crazy when you guys on Facebook get pestered by these hackers.
Miranda, look at, see the phone number going by on the bottom? I'm in the office Monday through Friday from 11 until 6. Okay? And on Saturdays, I'm here till 4. Now, the first hour at 11 o'clock is my praying hour. I pray for the whole hour. And after 12 o'clock, I'm available. So please tell all your friends and all that. It's no sense in me setting up way over in California when I can do it here.
Yeah, you can. I mean, readings can happen with you in any part of the world, to tell you the truth. Yeah.
Elizabeth Almaried, hello.
Good morning.
Can you please, Elizabeth, let me know where you're texting from? It helps me a lot. Because when I go in to do it, I call it going to work. So when I go to work, I just go in right away and I start doing readings. And everybody, please like and share the show. It's very important. The more people we get on the show, the better off we are. Atkins, Texas. Believe it or not, I played there. I played music there.
Thank you, Christopher, for sharing the link on Facebook. I was just in the process of doing that. Tap on that link and it'll bring you over to YouTube. Now you need to be, I just don't want to go into great detail, but you have to have a YouTube channel yourself to do it. But I think it is probably a good idea for you to do that because I'm not sure how long we're going to just be on Facebook at all. There's just so many problems with Facebook. Sorry.
Elizabeth, I played there, and I know for a fact that that's the hometown of Nolan Ryan, the professional pitcher for baseball. And there was a lady who was she was the tia of our drummer. And she owned almost all the whole town.
So there's a couple people, or there's just a clip. Michelle's asking, oh my gosh, hi everybody. Michelle's asking, I was wondering where you located. Are you doing readings today?
Yes, I will be. And I'm located in Wisconsin. Okay, so those that want to know. We have an office in Baldwin, Wisconsin.
So spread the word if you guys are in the Hudson area, the Hudson, Wisconsin area, Eau Claire, Menominee.
I played at the show barn too, Elizabeth. I have my shirt. My cousin Steve Garza, he lives over there, and it's over by oh Lord, where they shot up the church. He lived in that town, but then he moved to Seguin. But I did play in the barn a couple of times. I played there.
So CJ's now over here on YouTube. Thank you. Good, Yay. Good.
Elizabeth, I used to play for the Flaco Jimenez, the Texas Tornadoes, Nick Villarreal, Nicky Snick, Eddie Lalo Torres, Joe Bravo, Carlos Miranda. I mean, tons of guys I played guitar for. A lot of them still owe me money. No,
They owe you $20.
yeah,
So, like Billy says all the time. Yeah, he owes me $20.
oh, look at that. Aren't we getting personal that page?
No, Paige is wondering if we're in the same room. No, thankfully we're not.
No, I'm in the conference room and she's out in the lobby.
I'm in the lobby.
She's
I'm
in the Hobby Lobby.
I'm
That's
in
a
the
plug
lobby.
for them.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a picture of me. Thank you, Dan. Elizabeth, there's a picture of me on my Facebook with me and Flaco. And we played that place. We played, oh gosh, I think it was in San Marcos or Seguin. I don't remember. But I played a lot of gigs and all in Europe, and I played in Mexico City and all over. If you want to see the Mexico City film, it's a video. Go under Flaco Jimenez with Jimenez. Flaco Jimenez live in Mexico, and you'll see it. They said our crowd was 25 to 30,000 people. But I've been around here, all over Texas. Oh, and I played for Jesse Serrata, New Wave, Rene Serrata, Agapito Zuniga. I can go on and on and on. I played for a lot of people. And during the time I was in Texas, I am recorded, because I recorded for a lot of bands too. I'm recorded on 48 LPs, the long playing records, 8 tracks, cassettes, and CDs. And that's a big span.
Somebody asked if you're going to do cards today.
Yes. Where a Bugsby station? Anyone here close to Bugsby? I know where Bucky's. It's like, honey. Remember I told you that the Wahlbergs were setting up a big gas station and the hamburger thing? It's like that. She's looking for a blanket. What, a Latino Psychic Vision blanket not good enough? We don't even have any.
We don't have him.
Okay, real quick, let's do the cards and then I'll go to work, okay?
So Tanya's asking, can I put it up there?
Put it up, yeah.
For some reason, it won't let me. Are we allowed to pick all 3 numbers? I feel like I can use them all today.
Then do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, for those who are new, we have angel cards, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. So you pick your number, and then I tell you what it says, okay? Doyle got brave, honey. He wants 1. Lisa wants 1.
You get a prize.
Debbie wants 1.
Oh, Richard is saying 6. Oh, wow.
Funny. That's, you know what you could do with that 6, buddy? Mary Erickson wants 1. You know, I was really hoping that Jennifer from Staten Island would come on. Man, I want to talk to her. Uh-oh, Maria got brave too. She wants number 1.
Okay.
Okay, here it goes, ladies and gentlemen. This is card number 1. It says, ask for your needs to be met. I ask my wife to meet my needs all the time, but she just tells me to go sit in the corner.
Go sit in the corner.
Here's what it says. Well, let me show you the picture first.
That's
Ask for
beautiful.
your
Look at
needs
that
to be
angel.
met. I know,
Oh,
right?
wow. Since I started doing my show and up into it, I see angels everywhere, folks.
That's
You
a
know.
good sign, dear.
I do. I mean, on pictures, I found a bracelet in my drawer. Angels. 7. There's no 7, honey. We're doing
There's 1 in every crowd page.
1 through 3. 1 through 3, Paige. 1 through 3.
And the man, I believe it's your husband in there in the picture with you, I'm getting his stomach for some reason. I don't want to go fully into it, but I pick up his stomach. They're not tarot cards, Christopher. I don't need tarot cards.
These
I
are
have
angel.
them, but I don't need
They're
them.
called angel cards, actually. Angel
Yep.
cards. So what
Here's
is
what
that?
it says.
Yeah,
Ask for your needs to be met.
Okay.
God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Remember, we talked about this on the last show. We said, swallow your pride. Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Right. It takes a lot of courage sometimes to ask for help. It takes a little bit of humility. You kind of have to be humble. Say, I don't know how I can get through this. Same. So ask your angels, ask God. You know, they're happy to help you.
Michelle, we're glad you came over
Oh,
too.
look
And
at
by the
that
way, Michelle,
beautiful picture.
just so you know, there's a man standing behind you. And if your father has passed, I would think it was him. I'm feeling it. Okay? It's an older man. He's got his hands on your shoulders. All right, here we go. Card number 2.
Okay, Paige is saying diverticulitis.
Okay. Because I got his stomach for some reason. I don't know why, but they... And this is the way I work, folks. Nobody has to tell me anything. I just look at your picture, I look at your name, bang, something comes out, okay?
That is, yeah.
And it doesn't matter where you live, because we have people from all over the world that come on the show. And it doesn't matter. This third eye just goes... And this is why I ask, where are you from? Because it helps me zone in faster.
Yeah.
Okay, getting back. This is card number 2. And everybody will like this. Christopher, I'm going to say you should like this one. Pay yourself first. Okay? You like that necklace, honey?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Here's what it says. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay?
I don't want to just gloss over that one. I think that's really important that you put yourself first by just setting that aside. And if you can't trust yourself to put that aside for now and for future, talk to somebody else that you trust to help you do that.
Okay, I want to go back to Paige for a second, honey.
Sure.
Paige, I'm also getting your husband's his jaw or something, and I'm gonna say if he chews, make him stop, because if not, he's gonna get cancer of the jaw. So please make him stop. All right, that's if he chews. But I'm getting like the jaw, the teeth, everything, the bone. I picked that up, and everybody says, "How do you do that?" I don't know. Tell me so we can put it in a bottle and sell it for $1.
So
Okay.
Tammy liked that card. She said, yes, it's very hard to ask for help. Mm-hmm.
And look at this, honey.
What? Oh, wow. She says she misses her dad. Michelle does. Thank you so much. She is going through a difficult, time in your life, and it comforts me to know that my dad is here with me. Yes.
And he's telling me to tell you that you don't call on him. You need to. call on your loved ones because they'll help guide you through what you are going through. Okay.
Actually, you can ask anybody you want to ask in the other
But
realm.
on the other realm, yes.
In the other realm. Hmm.
Okay. He does not chew. Okay, but honey, I'm just picking up his jaw. Okay, so please note that. It's not the full mouth, it's just like one side of the jaw. So if he has a weird bite, the bottom doesn't line up with the top and it goes, or when he's talking and it like that, a skip over, it's because of the jaw, something in the jaw. Okay, I want to put this up too.
Oh, yeah. Paige has had a reading by you. She says, I have Roger has received information that no one would ever have known. He is able to connect with loved ones and some that you may have never expected. It always is the case.
Yeah.
It is a profound experience. He does that to me every once in a while. I mean, my people come through every once in a while, and I'm always amazed.
Yes, Dad, I'm talking about snuff, tobacco, okay? Just tobacco in general. Okay, here we go with card number 3, everybody. And everyone needs this. I definitely need this, and I do get it too. A quiet retreat. We all need a place to meditate, okay? I don't care what room it's in. I don't care if it's in the bathroom. I don't care if it's out in the garage, in the basement, whatever. But we all need a place to meditate. And here's what it says. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your interworld. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. That makes sense.
It's it is so important. I think that because I have a place that I have created for my own quiet times. Sometimes it's not meditation. Sometimes it's just listening to music. Sometimes it's just being in nature. In the summertime, it was on the deck. I had quiet times. You also start to get to know your true self. When you connect with nature or your quiet spot, you start to get to know who you are, which is sometimes
Honey, look at this.
quite astounding. Oh yeah.
Now, folks, I'm in Wisconsin. Paige is northern Minnesota. And I don't know how I picked this up. The spirits tell me what's going on, and I just go with it. And I'm not saying that to brag or anything, just to give a prime example of how I do it, what I do, everything.
Okay, and I just want to talk about this third card a tiny bit more, and we'll get back to more people.
Okay.
Tammy, she says, wow, this 3 was my card. I just need to learn to meditate. And when you do, don't be hard on yourself. Maybe get some places to guide you, a meditation app. You can listen to Paul Francis on Moments. You can, and I think it's also a good idea in the wintertime to find a perfect chair for yourself, just to sit there, be quiet, get rid of all the outside noises, just sit there. Michelle says, I'm also asking my husband that passed away in March for help. I'm hoping that my father, who passed away years ago, finally met my husband as my dad passed away before I met my husband.
They're together. And they also have a dog with them, too. It looks like it's a German Shepherd. Because I see him petting the dog on the side. There you go, honey. Minnesota.
You betcha.
You betcha, by golly.
Yep. And so, did you see what CJ is saying?
Yes, and I want to go into that. There's
Okay.
something. There's something regarding. Okay, CJ. There's something regarding. It's a stuffed doll. It's either a little dog or it's a bunny. Because I see a stuffed doll. And here's the way I'm going to get it, okay? I don't know, and forgive me for bringing it up this way, whether somebody put the stuffed doll in the coffin itself, you know? But this is how I'm getting it. Hang on, Elizabeth. So please, CJ, if that be the case, please let me know right away so I can continue on.
Paige asks, how do we ask for help when we are suffering from severe depression?
Well, let's put it this way. As a lot of you know, I lost my son to COVID. Now, this happened 2 years ago, and it happened on the day when I was going to go play music. But for me to stay there and be depressed about that, I know he would like come up to me and, come on, Dad, snap out of it. So, in other words, I'm telling you psychologically, snap out of it.
Okay.
Pick up yourself. Wait, pick up yourself and do what you got to do. March on, as they say, and make them proud of you. Okay? Don't stay in that rut. Okay, honey.
That's really okay, and it's good to say, snap out of it, but sometimes you just can't snap out of it. It takes more. It takes more than just snapping out of it, dear.
Then seek professional help.
There you go. You need to seek professional help. If you have severe depression, you need to talk to somebody about it. You just make the phone call, or talk to a friend, or call what's the hotline for depression?
988 in the United States. Remember that, 988, because they changed the big number to one little number, 988. Right.
It's easy to remember, and if that severe depression is, you're talking about, taking your life or anything like that, please give that number a call. Reach out. Reach out.
Now, remember I said about putting stuffed dolls and all that, or the little animals? There you go. I said somebody was putting it in the coffin, and there you go.
That's crazy. That's amazing.
But it's what he gives me.
That's wonderful.
He's yelling out, I'm okay, I'm okay.
So, CJ, if you have a chance, I don't know if you do have, I know you're a busy lady. I was talking about that movie I just went to see. It's called After Death. It was profound for me. After Death. It's in the movies everywhere.
Stop. CJ, did you sing a song to Zachary? He says, remember the song, remember the song. He's going nuts over it. Like, remember the song, remember the song. Okay, let me catch up. Okay,
here we go. I somehow my clicker isn't working really good. Someone told me, Carol says, depression is living in the past. Anxiety is living in the future, and finding peace is living in the moment. That's why prayer and meditation really helps. It quiets your soul. Try to do that. I'm finding that out. I'm now finding that out. So Tammy says, I'm still in the same place. It has been really hard dealing with Brittany passing away last year, and then my son passing away just a few months ago. It is so hard losing 2 children. I know. I mean, I don't know what that feels like. but
But here's the thing, Tammy, make them proud of you. Maybe if you go volunteer for something regarding the situation you're in, you know, like parents that lost kids, do something in that nature. Make them proud of you.
and it's okay. I mean, it's okay to grieve as well. I mean, it's okay to have that moment or that time to grieve, and everybody's different in the time frame that they grieve. And I think
I
that
like
sometimes
this.
you have sometimes snippets of joy. I get that too. Okay, Tanya says, yes, you are not weak if you ask for professional help. It takes great courage, and it is the best thing you can do to start the healing process. Yes,
Very
applause,
well said, honey.
applaud. Yeah, because they're going to help you in a safe way dig into those things, and you may be kicking and screaming while they do it, but get a referral and make sure it's a good referral from the doctor. If you're really in a severe case of depression, call 988.
Tammy, if you put up your granddaughter's name, maybe the word will spread in Wisconsin. It took, we had been looking for my grandson, Roger the Third, for 17 years. And then my daughter stumbled on something, and then bang, we connected.
Also put it out to the universe, Tammy. Write it down on your piece of paper. Write it down wherever you do your manifesting. Maybe we should talk about manifesting someday. I think that's going to be a Faye's Angels topic, manifesting. To help you just write stuff down, and it's crazy how it takes place. Okay, CJ.
But
Okay.
was there a song that you sang to him when he was little, growing up, okay?
And so Paige says, can you put that up? Because I'm not clicking. It's not letting me click.
This one?
Nope. Back up. Paige says she gets help professionally. I meant ask God. I feel shame for feeling that way when God gave me. Okay, so
No.
God knows everything. God is why would you think that? God loves you. God, I mean, I don't say, well, that was harsh, Faye. But really, God loves you. Don't feel shame. Don't feel guilt. Get rid of that guilt. Get rid of that shame. Open yourself up.
Let me say, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who would like a one-on-one reading with me, call me at that phone number going across on the bottom. That's our office. I'm here from 11 until 6. And then what I do is I switch over and I do Facebook Messenger so I can see you and do a good reading that way. Okay, Tammy says her name is Ivy, but she doesn't know her last name. Do you know what town she's in? And in answer to this, Flo, never ever worry about someone who's in the other side or on the other side. Henry's doing very well. Here you go. There it is, honey.
Bushel and peck and a hug around the neck.
So remember that because he's doing it to you now.
Okay, so Lisa gives an idea. Her cousin, Lisa says, my cousin lost her only son in Afghanistan several years ago. She got involved with helping veterans and is an active member at the VFW. She wanted to make him proud and keep his memory alive. What a wonderful tribute to her son, may I say. I hope so, Paige. You know, Just reach out. Just understand that. Think about a person that loves you here on earth so very much, and make that an incredible amount to how much God loves you and the angels love you.
Yep.
You just talk to them. Just bring it on. They want to
And I
help
do
you.
every day, and so does
Okay,
Faye.
so ask for, all you have to do is ask for your needs to be met. That was our first card. Superior? What is?
Tammy is asking if Ivy
Oh,
is in Superior, Wisconsin.
okay.
That's a long ways from us, honey, but we'll
It's
do
it's
what we
north of
can.
us. It's
Yep.
right across from Duluth.
Here's the one thing I want to bring this up. V, a lot of people say, I wonder if, like, if dad or mom or whoever is watching over, and they look up. Don't look up. They're right next to you. They're always next to you. Sometimes they're behind you. Sometimes they're in front of you. And they're with you. They do not stop being with us because they want to make sure everything is okay for us here on earth. For them on the other side, everything is like peachy keeney, but just please remember, don't worry about those on the other side. Made it home. Remember that.
Here, so can I just say something? This After Death movie,
Yeah, sure.
it made it clear to me that, or it affirmed what I already knew. I like that movie was like, okay, I get that. Yeah, that makes total sense. That our reality, this is that we are living in that black and white photo, okay? And the other side, when they die, is just the gateway to the reality of the universe. I mean, that is so profound. When that was brought to me, I cannot. I am in awe this morning. I feel like I've had a religious experience yesterday. Both Tanya and I cried through that movie several times because it was such a profound experience of knowing. I already knew that, but that I didn't know that. It was up there on screen by all these individuals all over the world who experienced the same thing in different ways. Please watch the movie. Go watch that movie.
Flacca and CJ, you're very, very welcome. And yes, he's doing great over there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Richard, you're asking if somebody has somebody named Mamita. Mamita means mom, like little mom. Okay? You could be on the right track, but there's tons of Latinos and Latinas on here that they would call their mom Mamita. So be more specific, buddy. Now, going back to Tammy. Jackson lived in Duluth. And Superior is right by it. Yes, it's at the tip. Boom. Going up. So we'll see if we can find Ivy for you, all right? We'll try to dig in a little.
I once read somewhere that on the other side only stand a few inches higher than us. What do you think?
That I'm not sure about. A lot of times when I read for people, it's like I say, why are you looking up? He's right next to you, or she's right next to you, or she's behind you. And a lot of times, here's what's funny. Well, I shouldn't be saying funny, but when I read for some people, it's like I said, and I've done this on the show. I say, I get a little lady hanging onto your shoulder, or she's hanging onto your shirt or your blouse, because wherever you go, she goes. It's always there.
I remember when you told me when my sister appeared, that she was, and I went into the kitchen. And you said, Carol's following you into the kitchen. Well, she
Yeah.
loved to be in the kitchen. She loved me.
It's everything. Keep this in mind, folks. This is why I tell people, get out of that rut and make them proud of you, because they're walking with you in whatever
Right.
you do.
Right. Hi, Loretta. Good afternoon.
Loretta Jean, hello. I'm giving her a new name.
Loretta Jean?
Yeah,
Sounds like a song, honey.
I don't know. Keep this in mind and this for a lot of folks. I've been told a lot of times that when a person passes, they go to that best time in their life, and that's what they look like. Like if they were having a great time in their 30s, bang, they go to their 30s.
Mm-hmm.
You are very welcome, dear. And we got to go back to Grafton, huh, babe?
We do. If they want us. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're, we don't know.
But more people.
Yeah, spread it around. We're kind of going down to this great discussion today, folks.
Yes.
Christopher says, talking to someone and actually speaking out loud is very helpful for depression. You can put your feelings into words, and it is extremely therapeutic.
Therapeutic,
Yeah.
yep.
Holding all that inside of you it's not helpful. It just stirs up the sore a little more. Tanya says, I strongly recommend the book Ask and It Is Given, Learning to Manifest Your Desires by Esther and Jerry Hicks. The second half of the book contains very helpful exercises to assist in difficult times. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you.
Loretta said I was close. It's Joe. Loretta Joe.
Oh!
And I said Loretta Jean.
And Tanya's agreeing with Christopher on what he said about talking to someone out loud regarding depression.
And B wants to know the name of the movie.
After Death. After Death. It's in the show.
It's in the theaters.
It's in the theaters in America right now. Please check it out.
This is one thing I highly recommend, folks. And I tell a lot of people, so-and-so like let's say menudo for choice, okay? Because that's one of my... And when they say, I hear or I see, they show me a big bowl of menudo and all that. And I say, please make it for them and open up the lid so that they can smell it. It always, I'm telling you, it always works. I've seen booyah, I've seen menudo, I've seen beef stew, spaghetti, whatever they show me, and that was their favorite, that's what they want to smell again. So that is so cool, Kelly. Really, I highly recommend it. That's cool. And here's Tammy, honey.
Okay.
Now, folks, let me start doing my business right here because we're getting almost out of time, okay? And don't forget the dog, though, Michelle. It's like a German Shepherd. I seen a German Shepherd with your dad. And there's something, Michelle, about flower arrangements. I don't know if you make flowers or arrange flowers or you just put flowers in a vase or something. But it's something about a flower arrangement. Yellow flowers, I see. Okay, let me go to work. There you go, kiddo. Bring him out. I'm all picking up your husband's left arm, Paige. I don't know why, but I'm picking it up. Do I dare say who's with her?
Sure.
Honey, Toby's with you right now. He said to tell you he was in a dark place for a while, but he's out of it. He has something to do with birds. I don't know if he feeds birds or what, but He's surrounded by birds. Look who's here, on.
Hi, Norma. Good to see you, dear.
Where $100? That means where have you been? Did I ever find my friends in Texas? Buddy, I got friends all over Texas.
I don't know what.
And family.
Okay. You must have mentioned something earlier. Oh, wow. So Michelle says she's been making sprays for caskets and bouquets for funerals for many family members that have passed.
There you go, kiddo.
Oh, they're very.
You see,
grateful.
folks, this is real. I'm not, I don't have Facebook right here or anything. It just pops out. Whatever the spirits give me is what I give to you, okay? And I hold nothing back. Elizabeth, I'm going to go to you right now. There's somebody who used to, I don't know if they use the king because, you know the word that I'm going to tell you, patinaba, okay, like this. And it's an older man. He would walk like this. But he had his cane too.
No, Paige, Toby it was meant for Tanya.
Yeah, that's Tanya's deal. Thank you, Michelle. I hope now you're going to tune in every show. And by the way, before I lose everybody, Wednesday in the afternoon at 4 p.m. Right now, it's about 8 minutes to 12 here in Wisconsin. So we're going to be on Wednesday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But do not forget my honey's show. Faye has a show called Faye's Angels at 4 o'clock on Tuesday.
And you can, I'll be posting it on my Facebook page and our Latino Psychic Visions page, how to get to that. And so Elizabeth says no.
Right, but maybe it could be somebody she doesn't know. It's a man that would walk, but they had a cane. It's a little old man. I want to go with a little old man. Short. It's got to be somebody you know. Could have been a neighbor. It could have been somebody. I didn't say he was related to you.
Okay, Tanya says she missed what you said about Toby because she was refilling her coffee.
Honey, I said that Toby had told me he was in a dark place before, but now he's out of it, and he has something to do with birds. He's feeding birds. He's got birds all around him.
That's so sweet.
Hi, Mama. I want to say hi to Mary, Lucía, and Nancy's mom. Buenos días o buenas tardes, casi buenas tardes, but como quiera, te saludo, okay?
I can't believe it's almost 12. Oh
yeah,
my gosh. May I talk about my show just a little bit and who's going to be showing up there?
Yep.
So I'm excited about the show on Tuesday night. My guest is going to be Michelle de Roche, who is a host on the UPRN public radio show Outer Realm. She is an incredible personality. She is all over paranormal. What's it called, honey?
She is an advisor on the show called Paranormal Survivor. You'll see her on that a lot.
So I really hope you join me on Tuesday night, and
because she's going to be here.
She's going to be my guest, and we'll talk about everything. We can talk about everything from paranormal to extraterrestrial. She happens to know a lot about it. She's been experiencing it for years. She does this public radio host. She hosts that, but in the past, she helped people clear their homes from entities. She lives in Toronto, Canada. I think you'll find it a very interesting show. I hope so. I hope you join us. Or join me.
I have to go, honey. I have to go to Michelle real quick. Get that
Yes.
tooth taken care of. You got a tooth that's going bad. Get it taken care of, dear. Okay? Let me go. I'm going to keep going up.
Yep.
V. I'm getting somebody by the name of Lucy or Lucia. It's Lou. It could be Louisa. I get Lou. And it's a woman, not a guy. Okay?
So Lisa's at, okay, so Tanya says she's now inspired for her next painting because of the message you gave her.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's awesome. And so Lisa wants to know how she can watch the episode Michelle is on. I watched the show on Tuesday night, and we can ask her then. I'm sorry,
Yep.
I don't have a quick way of helping you out there.
The whole thing is that she's on the show Paranormal Survivor. Go, if you have a Roku unit or a Fire Stick, go on Paranormal Survivor and you'll see her giving advice.
She is asked to be a she consults the people.
Yeah, she's a regular on the
movie.
show.
And you'll also see that she has had some episodes of very scary things that have happened to her, but she had to overcome. So please watch it.
Lisa, they're telling me Tina has to drink a lot of water. So I don't know what she's doing now, but tell her like to flush her system, water. Okay? And make sure, I don't want her to take water out of the tap. I want her to use bottled water. Okay?
Okay, and so Carol is helping me on finding Michelle. She's on Outer Realm. That is the name of the show. So if you Google it, or if you go on Facebook and you go to events maybe, and
You can't
type in
post up what the comments are, honey?
what?
You cannot post the comments?
No, Outer Realm. It's delayed.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about our new comments because I can't keep going back and forth.
That's what I'm saying to you. It's delayed for
Okay.
me.
We gotta slap that machine. Hit it on the side.
Okay, it's working now.
Okay.
And
Danny,
here we
did you ever talk to Dad about what I told you? Hello, Joni McCloskey. Just caught it right at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure that Danny talked to his dad about what I told him. CJ, there's something about a building. Zachary's telling me something about a building that you were supposed to go to. It's a brick building on the outside. You go up like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 or 7 stairs. It's got a green railing on it. And it takes you into this building. It's either like you miss going or you're going to go because he's going with you. Okay, Danny, good. I'm really glad. Stay on top of it for him, okay? Yes, Lisa, bottled water, please. I don't want her to drink water out of the tap. Not sure if you can tell me or not. I have an unstable. Tammy, what I'm picking up is 3. Whether it be 3 tablets they're trying to give you, or try this one, or try this one. But they're telling me 3. The middle one pops out, like if it's 1, here's 1 bottle, try this. No, that didn't work. The second one, that's the one that stands up the most. Okay? Like that will help you. Please bear with me, everybody, because I'm going back on names.
Dan says I actually showed him the part of the show where you said that.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Because that way he'll get it, like they say, the horse's mouth.
And that's what he says here. Did you see that?
No, what did he say?
Here's
Wow. Dad.
oh wow. And so Tammy says yes, they put me on 3 meds.
Okay, the middle one is the one I'm going to go that's the strongest. Because that one, if it's like here, you put 3 things together, 3 bottles, the middle one pops up. So that to me, or it could be that's the one you eliminate. I don't know. I don't know how these are affecting
I guess
you.
You need to talk to your doctor if it's really
Yeah.
messing you up. Please talk to your doctor. She says, but I'm to
Let
take
me
all of
handle
them.
this, baby, right now. I'm going up,
Well, I'm
okay?
trying to help respond things, okay? You asked me
Okay.
to do that.
Carol. You're supposed to be teaching kids something. I don't know what. Like if you were a teacher before, you're supposed to be teaching kids. I see kids around you. Okay, now you can take over.
There's nothing to say
Okay.
except
Let me
that.
see. What the hell? What's going on? Mine just went like this. Like that real fast.
I think it's because we both are doing it at the same time.
It's doing it again. It took me to the top. Okay. Fine. Well, let's be that way. I'm already at time, honey.
I told it to do that to you.
Yeah, like the horse's mouth, right?
Because you're being kind of naughty right now.
Oh, okay. Mary Erickson. Mary, who's Bob with the big stomach? I should talk, but I get Bob with a big belly, they're telling me. And he would have glasses and push up like this all the time. And I hear this kind of breathing. That's for Mary Erickson.
So Carol says she'll make a note. And Tammy's going to, talk to the doctor. She says we'll do.
Okay, good.
You really have to get it straight with the doctor.
Herbie, I'm going to your left leg from the knee down. It's bothering me. It hurts a lot. What's wrong? That's for Herbie Lopez.
Big Belly Bob?
Who was that for? That was for Mary Erickson.
Okay.
It's Bob with the big belly and has glasses and he pushes up and I hear the breathing like that. Maria will talk afterwards. It's something regarding Alicia and you. Did you stay on top of what I told you, Doyle?
When you talked to him last week or this week?
Yeah, on the last show I told him something. I don't remember what it was, but now I'm picking up his big toe. And I think that's what it was. I'm not sure.
Okay, so Tanya says to Tammy, let Mom and Roger know if you would like to connect with me personally regarding MS. I
That's
think
cool,
you and
yes.
I think it would be great if you and Tammy connected. You both would. Okay.
Yep.
Tammy, okay, I'll make that happen. Okay?
Amanda Ward. Honey, I don't know why, but I'm picking up an earthquake where you're at. I don't know what town you're in or whatever, but I see the ground is shaking with me right now.
Okay, so Mary is saying, no idea. I have a brother, Bob, who passed. He does not wear glasses nor had a big belly.
Please keep that in mind. It could be that Bob's with somebody who wore glasses in the whole description I gave you.
Okay, and Carol, I don't know if you saw this one. Carol responds, I just remember that someone told me I did that in a past life.
Okay, there you go. Do it again.
Michelle is saying she is going to call her dentist today. She's been putting it off too long.
It's going to make you sick if you don't, dear. Please take care of it. Okay?
Yes. Yes. And great. Tanya says, fabulous, Tammy. I won't put it up, but she says fabulous. You see that.
Okay, Mary. Something's going to happen that's going to make Mom smile a lot, and she's going to be clapping her hands. Okay? Remember that. And keep her in that realm. Debbie, for some odd reason, I see tears. I don't know if they're tears of joy. I'm going to say it this way, Deb, what I'm picking up. Somebody's going to tell you they're pregnant and a baby's coming, and that's going to bring the tears. Okay?
You know, it's past 12. Did you know that?
No, but I'm having fun doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't mind. If you don't mind, honey, I'll just keep going.
I don't care.
Okay. Nancy, that deal about Mom, that also includes you, okay? Let's go to our dear friend, Sister Bernadette. I'm going to dig into this one for a bit. Bernie, this sounds crazy, but I'm getting something. I know you know what the Clydesdales horses are and the big old fire truck or fire wagon, whatever they had. Somebody, it's like they showed me that for some odd reason. I don't know if somebody used to steer the horses or whether somebody rode on the wagon or whether they have a picture of it or something, but it's got to do with the Clydesdale horses and Budweiser. Okay? They could have worked at Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch. I don't know. But I'm getting the Clydesdale horses and the wagon.
Well, Michelle says, you're so gifted. I wish I could see you in person, but I'm so far away in Canada.
You're in Canada, eh?
Oh, gosh. Yeah. You can see him in person if you wanted to see him in a reading. You can do it.
Yeah, because all you gotta do is call that number and we make arrangement, and I do it on Facebook Live.
Facebook Messenger through the phone.
And Michelle, who is Tony? I got the name Tony just popped out.
Okay. Debbie's saying, hopefully they are tears of joy.
Yes, they are, because I hear an announcement of somebody having a baby that's going to make you happy. Bernie, I want to go back to Bernie again because of the fact that she asked about her deceased son, Butch. I get something about digging a big hole. I don't know what this is, whether it's drilling or what, but it's a hole, a circle hole. It's not squared, it's circle. Okay? Like if he were planting trees or something and they had to dig a big hole around one. He showed me that. Ay, 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 ay. We love you too, Tam.
We love you.
Did you see this, honey?
Tina fell?
I hope for me. No.
Oh. Tina fell again. We just got to keep her in our prayers.
Yep, in our prayers. Keep Tina Cantu in our prayers, ladies and gentlemen, please.
You know, and I just want to extend the prayers to everyone who watches the show, because I feel I'm getting the feeling that everybody needs prayers of uplifting and love.
Anne Marie, if you made enchiladas, honey, they showed me like a tray of enchiladas, okay? Because I see the melted cheese, I see the tortilla rolled up and all that, and the melted cheese on the top. If you made these for someone who had passed, please make another batch and take them out and just put them on the stove and let them sit there for a while. They want to smell the enchiladas again.
You're welcome, Carol. Okay,
Rich?
so, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, Michelle's saying, I have a living friend and her name is Tony. My mom has a little dog that she got after my dad passed away. His name is Toby.
No, I got Tony. It's okay to have the living friend and all that. That's fine. Because everything I deal with doesn't have to be that they passed over. Remember that.
Okay, thank you, Christopher, for that. On Facebook, he gives a prompt for Michelle Desrochers.
Now, Richard Dearden, I know exactly what you're talking about, the cleanup crew. Buddy, this is no lie. I went to go play. In fact, it's on my phone, but I don't have it here. On the next show, I'll show you. I went to go play in Lyon, France, and we played for the celebration of D-Day. And a friend of mine, a guy I befriended over there named Arnold, gave me a bottle of wine from France while I was there. And he said, Roger, take this back home with you. And I said, how am I going to get it past customs? He goes, just take it. Put it in your guitar bag. So I put it in there. Came all the way to San Antonio, was going through customs.
Uh-oh.
What?
No, tell us the story.
Oh, I'm going through customs, and the guy goes, next, and I go up to him, and he goes, you got it, your ID? And I said, yes, sir, and I gave him my license. And he looks, he goes, okay, he goes, what do you got in the bags and that? He goes, what are you bringing? I said, just my clothes and my guitar. He goes, oh, you're a Garza too, huh? And I said, yes, sir. He goes, okay, cousin, go ahead. Went right through it, no problem.
No problem. Mary says, I got to say
let me
something.
go to CJ. CJ,
okay.
I hope I helped you, dear. And let everybody know I'm not ready to come back yet because I'm still getting... When Billy fell on top of me, our heads must have collided or something because I'm getting a lot of pain right here, like by the eye socket on my temple. My left shoulder hurts a lot. I get headaches from my neck, and I still have a fused disc in my neck. And they said I got to get a shot there.
You told me crushed. Crushed
disc. Fuse is what they called it.
Okay. So Mary's asking, Mary Lucia says, can you please repeat that so she can hear it again? I don't know what that is.
Okay, Mama's going to be happy. You're going to... let me say it in Spanish, okay, folks? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Madre, por favor, te quiero decir que tú vas a estar con alegría, mucha alegría, que te vas a sonreír y todo, y vas a estar así, con las manos, ¿ok? Y si acaso te pasa así, quédate así todo el día, ¿ok? Con alegría, porque tu esposo no quiere que lloras, ¿ok? Y cualquier tiempo que si me tienen que hablar, lo que sea, aquí estoy para servirle, ¿ok? Y te mando besos y mucho amor.
We have Sandra Perez from the West Side.
What's up, girl? Where you been? I'm already going to go home.
Oh, And here we got a feedback from Michelle. Okay, I got your phone number written down, and do I call you when you are on Facebook? Just call the number, and the appointment
And
will
then
be
we'll go
arranged.
from there.
Yeah,
But
just call the
after the
number.
show,
Yeah,
I'm going to be here until 4 o'clock, Michelle, just so you know.
it's new. It's 12:16 right now, our time. Here we go. CJ says, I can't remember that building over. I will keep it in mind. Okay.
Please do, because he's
Cool.
going with you. And this is what I wanted to say. Today is Veterans Day, and for Canadians, Remembrance Day.
Yep. CJ saying, she's praying for you. Heal up. The band wants and needs your talents always. And
Thank
we
you,
miss
dear.
them too. Thank you.
But let me explain something to you, CJ. And it's Faye always comes with me because back I think in 2000, oye, por favor. Back in 2012 or 13, I was driving home from the valley in Texas, and I was in the left lane going 65, and I went blind, just like that, black, pure black. And thank God I had somebody with me, and I asked her to help me get to the right so I could get out and, not drive anymore. And she took me directly to the hospital. I had a stroke. So that's why from that point on now, I always ask Faye to go with me because if it happens again, I can't go by myself. And then I got to determining this. If you remember, I had that bad fall. I'm still going through all the symptoms of the fall like it came a month or two later.
Yeah.
I don't want to jeopardize anything with my Faye because she means the world to me, and I don't want to put her in any kind of situation at all. So I weighed the fact of the money we make on Sundays as opposed to being on the road, putting $40 of gas in, going to the gig, playing, coming back home. Do I want to jeopardize myself and my wife with that? And it's just like, no, it's not really worth it anymore.
Well, Roger loves to bring music to everyone. I mean, and to experience it himself. I mean, he goes into the other side, I think. And he loves the people, and he loves the people in the band. I love them all too. I love the experience as well. But as he said, sometimes we have to balance out if his health is in jeopardy. We have a lot to think about, and we miss you too, CJ. Absolutely.
I miss everybody there. I really do. And to me, that was like my home. The day that my son died, I had to go play. And I said about being around friends.
Mhm.
And I felt at home with everybody. I still feel at home with everybody. But right now, I'm not physically able to do what I usually do. I
Right.
can't stand up anymore because I start rocking. I do it when me and Faye pray. We pray together every meal. And I start rocking. And I don't mean to do it, but it happens. I'll fall backwards. If I go to get the dog food out of the dog tray, to give him more, when I lean forward, I start falling forward.
So he needs to recover. He just
Yeah,
needs a little time to rest and to recover. And that's what we're doing. And we're taking it a day at a time. And maybe it will, we miss you. We miss you a lot.
Miranda, I don't see it happening right now, okay? Just to give you an idea.
Honey,
When? I don't know. What on?
I think we need to, I think we need to think about saying goodbye today.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
Have we gone through everybody?
I think so. I think it's enough for today. We're supposed to it's already almost 12:30. We've been on here since 10:30. That's 2 hours. That's a lot.
Here's the thing, folks. When I do what I do, like right now doing these shows, and she'll tell you, when we get home, I'll have a glass of wine or something, and next thing you know, bang, I'm out. Because this drains me a lot.
So we want to say it was wonderful to be with you today. You
Yep.
guys bring a lot of great conversation in. Thank you for joining us and staying with us and watching us every week. Please join me on Tuesday on my show, Faye's Angels. I'll try to get that information out to you. I want you to come on board and ask Michelle Desrochers a lot of questions. I know you'll find her interesting. The purpose of my shows is to maybe spin off some of the stuff that we talk about on these shows. We can talk about them in more depth on my show if you feel that they're relevant or resonate with you. If you have any suggestions of people you want to see on the show and subjects you want to talk about on the show, please let me know as well. We really love seeing you every week. We hope that what we bring to you brings a little something extra to your lives. And thank you. That's all I have to say to you all.
Now, let me say this. Those of you who are new, please, 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 we ask that you like and share the show. I need you to share it with your family, your friends, and your groups. It's very important because they are really watching us now. I'm getting a lot of messages from Facebook, from YouTube, everything. They're watching us. So please spread the word about us, okay? They all want to give me these badges too. You've earned a badge for more fans and all that. And you know I don't like the word fans. You guys are family, and that's the way I look at it. If I've helped you with the reading or whatever, I'm glad, because that's my sole purpose is to do this, is to reach out to the other side and bring somebody in for you. And Michelle, we love you too, dear. Joni McCluskey, dear, I wish you would have got on earlier, because you know I always give you something. And you tell Mama that I said, de nada, porque para mí fue un placer, okay?
And thank you, Christopher. Yeah, Faye's Angels shows on Tuesday on the same YouTube channel. I am
4
developing
o'clock.
I'm developing my own YouTube channel as well, but right now it's on Roger Garza Senior Psychic channel. Okay.
Let me say this, Michelle. Tonight, sleep well.
And there's Kelly.
All right, everybody. We got to get out of here. I want to say, wait a minute. Where's my buddy at? We love you too, bud. And Margot, I know you're there too, so. Really, we have to make it a point, Doyle, to go back again to Grafton. But a bigger show, okay? So start telling more people about us so they watch us and they get stuff too. But anyway, we gotta get up. I can't even talk anymore. Holy moly.
See, you can't.
See? Anyway, we want to say, wait, I want to say this. This is our big thing that we always say every time. Thank you, everybody, for letting me come into your hearts and into your homes. Thank you for sticking with us. I hope I helped you in some way. Please do not forget, I'm here all week long, a lot of times by myself because Faye's doing something else. Call that phone number. I'm here from 11 to 6, Monday through Friday. Today, it's 10 o'clock until 4. Okay? So I ask you folks, if you want a one-on-one reading, call the phone number and we'll set it up. I only charge $50 for a half hour, $80 for an hour, okay? Which, realistically speaking, when you look at it, to speak to the other side, that's nothing, okay? We still have our t-shirts for sale that say love is life and life is love. We still have our Latino shirts, and by the way, we got the new ones too. Here, let me show you these real quick. Says love everyone you can on this earth because love is life and life is love. That's one. This one, they got her to say, what does it say? Hello. This is the old the old new ones or whatever that say Latino Psychic Visions, and it has the three doves. And this is the original shirt that we started out with. It says Latino Psychic Visions on the top, okay? And it's got only one dove, and it's got my name and phone number on the bottom. So if you ever want to order anything, we have cups for sale. We give out free ink pens that say Latino on them, so you know who you're talking to. We give out business cards, everything. So please let us know. We're going to be having Faye's t-shirts made, and we're going to have Faye's cups made, and maybe Faye's ink pens, huh?
Oh my gosh. Would you? Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I get out of here.
I got to get on a stick.
How many people do you need? As many as you can get. Okay, let's have a big show. Let's have a good one.
We had a good one, but
Oh, I know, but I mean, I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to get to the point where I can do at least 500 to 5,000 people. I'm not afraid of that. Okay? So before we go, we say, love everyone you can on this earth. Why? Because love is life.
Is life. And life
is love.
Is love.
Be good to everybody. Please pray for Tina Cantu. Please pray to stop these stupid wars. Okay? And love everybody. Be nice to people. If I helped you with a reading, I'm glad. I really am. So, arrivederci. Mama, adiós y cuídese bien. Voy a estar rezando para ti, ¿ok? Y para mí es un gusto. Good night, everybody. Thank you, honey.
Good night. Love you. Good day. Have
Don't
a wonderful.
forget Faye's Angels at 4 o'clock on Tuesday. But prior to that, don't forget our buddy Paul Francis, Reach Across Live. And he's on 1:30 in the afternoon.
He's now on Tuesdays. We love you all. God bless you all.
That's what I said before you.
Yes, as you did.
Wake up, honey.
Okay.
I know you're tired.
I think you're tired. I love you all. And I even love this guy over here. Goodbye. Love you all.
Bye. Bye.